talking about today on Friday Fast Facts?
Josh, today we're talking about parts protocols.
Okay, well, Avery, what about parts protocols?
Well, they're simply just the rules that insurance companies put in place so we know what parts can go on the estimates and the vehicles.
Well, Avery, I want to learn more about parts protocols, so how about we bring in an industry expert and one of our co-workers here at Original One, Brian Drehorst. Today we're talking about parts protocols. We'd like to talk to you a little bit about it.
Sounds good.
So, Brian, we want to know, why do some carriers allow aftermarket and recycled parts, but others don't?
Well, that's a great question, Avery. A lot of factors go into the parts protocols of an insurance company, including the language in your specific policy and the carrier you choose to cover your vehicle.
So, Brian, I have to ask, whenever somebody tells me that they can save me money on my insurance policy, is that something that drives this?
Exactly, Josh. But you have to be careful. There's a lot of different types of policies out there. For example, some policies allow OEM parts only, while others are heavy with aftermarket. It's important to talk to your insurance agent before selecting the policy for your specific vehicle.
So how do we know what carriers allow these parts?
Parts protocols can get pretty complex, and as we said before, they vary by insurer, so it's always a good idea to talk to your local DRP representative to be sure. But out of the top 25 carriers, the majority of them are okay with using these types of parts.
Well, I know that cars are evolving and they're becoming a lot more complex with everything that's going on with them. So what do you foresee with parts protocols?
Well, as you said, as cars do continue to evolve, we get more electrical and safety parts in these vehicles. Original One Parts is working to develop certification and testing so that these parts do meet the form, fit, and function of the original parts. So as parts protocols evolve, Original One Parts can evolve with them.
That's excellent. Well, Brian, thank you for joining us today.
Hey, my pleasure, Josh.
All right. And everyone, thank you for coming by and for another episode of Friday Fast Facts. And remember, it's not just a part in a box, it's the original one.
But also remember, the candy you find underneath the table isn't just free candy, unless you want it to be.